So, boys, y'all know what y'all here for, right?
Opinions.
All right.
Commentating. Pretty much like a
So,
podcast.
yeah, that's a podcast, y'all, right? So basically, right? Basically, what we're gonna do, we're gonna throw in some discussions, and I want y'all opinions on it. Whether it be good or bad, everybody's gonna have their say, and you know, everybody's gonna debate something that someone else says, but you gotta respect each other's opinions. We don't discriminate, except if it's white people. You know, they gotta go.
I
You know,
accept
so
that.
yeah. All right. So the discussion, right, is what my man's Walkman, or Cleveland, as the rest of us know him as. He posted a picture, right, inside of our comic group chat, right, with critics saying that Ruby Rose isn't gay enough to play Batwoman. How do y'all feel about that?
Which I call Balloon.
Ruby Rose.
Graham,
Not gay enough to play.
How do you feel
Bat.
about that?
Well, how can you be gay enough when you're gay? If you're gay, you're gay. There is no such thing as a gay meter unless you're at gay pride. So,
There's a gay meter at gay pride?
yeah, because there is a different clique of gays. There are many forms and many relations between gays. What people will never like really understand is that the reason why most gay people don't really get along, they do get along, but they have their own group of friends and they have their own areas and their own hobbies. But most gay men and gay women, like straight men and straight women, have their kinks and certain attitudes towards it.
It's very true.
Yep. So I'm not gonna name the cliques, just know that there is such a thing.
Interesting.
All right, Vidal, how do you feel about that?
Well, unfortunately for me, I don't know too much of this situation, so I can't really answer.
All right, so Ruby Rose,
But
right?
that's to say, give your opinion though.
Yeah, you be
I don't know.
opinion at least.
Okay, that's to get to gist of it, right? Ruby Rose, she's gay. She's part of the LGBT, right? She's an actor.
I could
She
see
acts
that.
on Orange Is the New Black, and she was supposed to play the role of Batwoman, who happens to be a lesbian. And the critics say that she is not quote unquote gay enough to play Batwoman.
Hold on, it's not critics. It's people on Twitter.
Yeah,
That's
so
even worse.
fans. Pretty much fans. on Twitter.
Fans,
know, the
fans are
irrational-
critics. Don't forget that.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are critics, yes.
Okay, I
That can make or
googled
break
her,
a
and
show.
she, I think she would fit the part. She looks it.
Well, she'll be wearing a red wig.
I mean, she's gonna be dressed up like she's not,
Right.
and she's an actor for a reason. That's what I'm trying to tell people. You know, like, hey,
Right.
Heath Ledger wasn't gay, but he played a gay man in Brokeback Mountain, didn't he? You know what? And he did a fantastic job at it. Did he? You know what?
Well, he was
Exactly.
barebacked, so yeah.
So like, yeah, like, how could she not be gay enough to play Batwoman? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, moving on. Now, Cleveland, give your opinions. How do you feel about this?
Really and truly, it really didn't make no too much sense to me, because the thing is, as Grim said, you really can't judge the level of gay a person. I mean, like, seriously, there's no level of gay. As he said, like, you know, comparison to like an actual Spider-Man. And that shouldn't even come in. The fact that her acting credits should be the major thing. Why is her sexual orientation a thing that should prevent her from being playing a role? That makes no
Word.
sense.
It doesn't, actually. It should not make any sense. It should just be like, just let her do her thing. And if she does it well. You know, that's why acting is there for it. It's supposed to make people need.
That's why they are professional actors. Like, Chadwick Boseman, right? He made people think that he was actually African. That man ain't Coast African. So, like,
Real.
shoot, that's,
I
I
mean,
mean, he is
to be
paid to
fair,
do what he
he's
does.
black. To be fair,
Yeah,
he's
he's
black.
black.
Being black is pretty close to African.
You got a point, but like, he ain't from Africa, you know, he doesn't have an accent. You know,
Nah,
Wait, he doesn't have the
not at
accent.
all.
my
Like,
man
you know what's
Suple
the funniest
Mbaku, he's
part?
from Trinidad, you know, so he doesn't have to African
Yeah,
accent.
Exactly.
So like
Exactly.
But
he
these actors
sold
are
the
really good
role
at changing
well.
up their accents, though. Like them
Exactly.
English
So
actors, they really good at putting on that American accent. So
and they do
they
it the
train for that.
best. Americans can't
Yeah.
even put on a good British accent, but British people can
That's
put on a
right.
great regular American accent.
Yeah,
That's
they're very
ridiculously hilarious that that's the truth.
It is. You wouldn't even know that they're British unless you hear them in like interviews when they're promoting the movie, and then
Like
they talking and
literally,
you just be like, wow.
most of the actors on The Walking Dead are British. I
Yeah,
never
That's the
knew
funniest
that.
thing, that is true.
I never knew that
That
until
is
I
true.
saw interviews.
Andrew
Damn.
Lincoln is a prime example number one.
That's a pretty common occurrence too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but you got to put this in retrospect. Most of the British actors are top class around the world. Like,
Yes, they
look
are.
at look at the three actors that are world renowned right now. One of them, I forgot his name, but he played Abraham Lincoln, the guy he played New York and Gangs of New York, and he played one more character. Dude, man is crazy as hell. Like, he played a crazy guy. You guys know what I'm talking about, I hope.
I think I know who you're talking about. I just can't remember his name for real. And then you got Tom Hiddleston.
Yep. Dude,
You
man
got an
is
actress like
beloved.
Eva Green. She's a beast.
Yep.
Who
The dude
else?
from Get Out too, who was in Black Panther. He's British too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that too.
Yeah.
On Oye Lowo, something like that.
Really,
Yeah.
they played Claw?
And,
No, your boy who played his best friend.
Yeah.
Who won't turn on him.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's British. Well, English.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Shoot, they be
Idris
doing a
Elba.
really good job. Hey,
Yeah,
they
like,
really
if you
are
hear him,
doing
if you hear him
that.
in interviews, like it's like completely different from his voice
Like,
inside
real
Black Panther.
Yeah.
But like you wouldn't even know that's the same person.
You know who was
Well,
also
yeah,
bad?
that's-
Who actually made
crazy.
shock? Hugh Laurie
Yeah.
from House.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Like, his American
Crazy,
voice
dog.
his American accent was so spot on. I never knew he was British.
Dude, that's why they're so good. British actors are one of the best in what they do. Which is a shame, because you don't see a lot of them in a lot of, like, A+ movies. But, my God, they can act.
Even if you did, you
but I
wouldn't
feel
know.
like most of
So that has to do with like kind of like jealousy and stuff. Because like I guess some of the American actors might feel some type of way about that.
Nah,
True.
American actors don't really care. They get paid probably more because, they're here.
Yeah,
When you go to,
that's
like,
very true.
if you see British movies, man, not like about 40% of them get like above 100, where in America you get like 30% or 20%, like above 80%. So that's rare because British movies aren't bad; they're just top over the class. Anyway, we're getting out of hand.
All right,
Yeah,
all
we
right.
are.
All right.
Here,
Next
put their
person
opinion
on.
these lovely-
Krishawn, how do you feel about this?
Well, personally, I don't really see the big deal about it. I mean, she's an actor, so regardless of what her personal life is, I mean, she's gay anyway, but regardless of what her personal life is, if she can act and play the character well, there should be no reason for her not to do the role.
Word.
What? Oh, really? My bad.
Everyone, how do you feel about this?
Well, personally, what I'm trying to figure out is how do they quantify that she's not gay enough? Like, how did they come to the conclusion that she's gay enough when we as fans know nothing of her personal life? So how can we even say how gay she is?
Literally, we
They're
don't
probably
want.
trying to say,
we-
how gay is she compared to Batwoman? But I mean, again, what type of comparison is that?
That is
It's
a
so
really
low-
bad comparison.
it's so
but I
low,
really don't
makes
see
no
the
sense.
complaint. They don't make no complaints about this when straight actors playing straight characters. So I don't see why they gotta think so deeply and ask why a gay person
point.
can't play a gay character. I mean, I honestly don't even see the problem because it ain't like Batwoman herself is like a super overtly like gay person. Like, ain't like she dresses like a dude or whatever in her personal life, where you can like
Yeah, sure.
automatically tell that she's gay. Like in her personal life, she looks like your everyday woman. So
For
I really don't
real,
see the
sure
problem.
he does.
I mean, I see it. If they can make noise about that, they might as well be like, "Oh, that isn't Batwoman, so she shouldn't play Batwoman," because that's how they carry, And
That's very true. Like, honestly, just let the woman do the get the role. Like, it's whatever. Like we
I
know.
say give her a chance.
Yeah.
I just think it's a
Yeah,
dumb reason to. It's a dumb reason to criticize it, because, like, I mean, I could understand that it's upset if she was like probably like a poor actor and they didn't have confidence in her skills to play the role, but it's literally them just saying that she isn't gay enough, which just doesn't make any sense.
For real, their reason so shallow. I like how you said about the acting skills. They ain't even complaining about her skills. They complaining about her preferences.
Because I ain't gonna lie,
See,
everyone has watched Orange is the New Black. That's that's a Golden Globe award winning show.
I wouldn't say everybody, but I know I watch it.
I just don't have the channel.
It's
You don't
Netflix,
have-
It's
dog.
Netflix, nigga. I mean, that's Netflix.
My God.
I just never watched it.
Me either.
You just need to have that.
It's a good show. You all should probably watch
be
it.
right back, guys.
I would suggest the show.
I keep that in
It's a really
mind.
good show. It's got 5 seasons right now. You know, 5th season just came out. You know, so is it 5th? I think it is. Yeah, 5th. It's good.
Well, if
It's
she get
good.
enough to be on a show that's successful, then you know I think that her acting skills are good enough.
Exactly, and like, and she is one of the most like popular characters on the show. For the fact that she ain't even a main character, she's one of the most popular characters on that show, one of the most liked characters on that show, and she honestly was like, she was an inspiration to like gay girls, you know. So like, how could someone who was an inspiration to them is not gay enough for this role? Which makes no sense. To
That's a
me.
pretty good question.
It's
Maybe
it's
people
pretty
just wanted
dumb.
to find flaws.
People always want to find flaws. Or honestly, I feel as though what it was is that it's because it's DC, and people have this stigma around DC that everything they do is bad, everything they do is wrong, everything they do is terrible. I sure
Live
if that was a
action, live
Marvel character, no one was going to say anything at all about that.
That's true.
I
Like,
ain't gonna lie,
feel so
I'm not
too.
gonna deny that.
Yeah, you are right. Because look at the whole Titans thing. Everyone trying to kill it before it even come out.
I'm like,
Real.
Well, at least in Titan's defense, they at least saw like images of
Yeah,
the
trailers
cast
and
in
stuff.
that
Yeah,
costume.
you're right.
They didn't see nothing with her.
Okay, hold on, boys, hold on, boys. Let's fully get into that discussion. We can discuss that now, okay?